And corresponding to those 3 golden handcuffs that I just mentioned, these are the things that you can do fastest to get out of your situation. Number 1 is to downsize your lifestyle. Number 2 is to detach yourself from your position and promotions, meaning that you don't identify your worth or your value as a person or your status in society based on the position that you hold at the company solely. And number 3 is you have to be more you-centric in terms of career, meaning that you have to know what kind of career you actually want instead of being dependent on the company. I personally find that the term golden handcuffs can be a bit misleading. It gives the impression that the corporation is the bad guy and they are slapping these handcuffs on you. But I believe that that is not the case at all. Of course, the corporation, the company has every right to offer you a deal, offer you a contract, and it's up to the employee to decide whether or not they want to sign it. So in a way, the corporation does own and does have these golden handcuffs, but on the other hand, it's up to the employee to decide whether or not they want to slap it on to themselves. In the end, it's their decision. Whether or not it's really a golden handcuff kind of situation really depends on the individual case. If you really want to work in this company, you really want this job, and you are actually willing to accept the conditions set by the company in the contract, then this is not a golden handcuffs case at all. On the contrary, this might be a golden deal for you personally. The only case where it's a case of golden handcuffs is if you sign a contract with a company, but internally you feel conflicted about it. You really want that job, you want to work with a company, but you are actually not really okay with the conditions. And the contract with the company is only one side of the coin, which is the restrictions set upon you by the company through the contract. The other side of the coin are all the things that are related to you and the choices you make about your lifestyle, which are a result of the high compensation and benefits that you get. I personally would prefer to call this situation golden blinkers. You know those race horses? Sometimes some trainers put these blinkers on the horses so that the horses can only see what is directly in front of them. They focus 100% on what's in front of them, on the reward, winning the race, and they do not get distracted by what is around them, such as the crowd. I would say that a lot of people have these golden blinkers on. They are so distracted by this shiny facade, by this high salary, by their position, by their status, that they fail to recognize what their true purpose is. Whether they have a calling or a purpose, they either don't recognize it or they actually know about it, but they kind of ignore it because of these blinkers.